And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Frozen Factory. Well, these little guys over here finished their process. There's quite a big coal vein sticking out over here. It's like a 4 million coal vein. But I sheared it off because we don't need it. We don't need the coal at all. But this is a huge mountain. Huge. And I could set up, excavators pretty easily to mine that out. But that thing is massive. And it would take a long time to clear that out. So I'm thinking we get our explosion on and see if we can't cut that down a little bit just to make the process faster, because you can see the bugs want to come out right through here, and this thing is way up there. So I could just clear it out right through the middle, but you'd still have bugs coming over the top, and once missiles are going, you'll get drops and the Falcor beacons can't reach that high, so it's just a mess. So I usually flatten it out so my Falcors and my Falcor beacons can be as optimized as possible. Uh-oh. That's gonna upset the balance there. This thing is so tall. I mean, it's way up here. Way up here. You can see quite a... I have so many drop pods around, It'd be fun to do like a little contest and see if anybody can guess how many pods there are around my base. Winner gets, kudos or something. I don't know. But I've many hours into this game, and I think I've only picked up 10 of those. So there are a lot around me. Well, let's dig down. Let's use a little bit more. Well, there's dirt under here. That's kind of weird. Okay, I know these are level 4 bombs, and a level 4 bomb has an explosion radius of 20. So if we dig down 20 meters and place the bomb, it should get most of the material at the top here. Let's give that a good test. I'm going to come in the corner here. So I'm going to go down 20. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 20. I'm going to put the bomb, level 4, light the fuse, and get the hell out of there. Okay, don't kill me. Oh, I hit Shift E. Why does it not Shift E? There we go. Like, it takes a couple seconds for it to initialize. There we go. It didn't take this because of the radius. The process of the radius. But that gutted that side of the mountain. I mean, it just gutted it, which is good. That's kind of what we're going for here. See if I can zip over there. Yeah. So we know it's a radius of 20. So let's kind of go in here a little ways. I don't mind if there's a little bit up here. The excavators will take care of that. But I do mind if there's just a ton of material that we have to take out. So let me go down again, another 20. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another 20. Okay, and I'm going to light the fuse, making sure it's lit, and then get the hell out of there again. I'm going to come over here. Oh, ow. All right. Well, that gutted that part of the mountain. Let's see how far. We are still quite a ways up from where we need to be. So there's a huge gap under here, so we don't need to worry too much about that. I would like to make sure we get the most material dug out from the bomb as possible. It looks like this would be a good spot for it, because I kind of zigzag the segments that I do. I do a 13 radius, and it really tears out a good section. So I'm going to come in here and maybe right along this edge. I think I'm more than 20 up from here. I'm not. So let's go up to like right here instead. So this should be more than 20. No, still not. So let's make sure I'm up this far here. And let's just kind of go in a little ways. Get the maximum amount of material that we dig out. And put our last bomb in. And light that thing up. And run for the hills. Nice. Well, that will really help speed up. We still have quite a bit of material over here. I wish I could have gotten a little bit more of that, but the excavator, when it's a thin little area like that, it goes actually pretty fast. Not too worried about that. Got a little shell of land over there, but for the most part, I'll do this segment, and then the corner, the middle again, this segment, and then keep doing that as I go. So I continue this diagonal. Because if you follow this diagonal right here, it pretty much goes right through that hole. So everything lines up well, and I can show you how I set these up really quick. Since I use a radius of 13, I usually branch off like this, and I count 14 in. So there's 14. I dig down one, place it, and then use the home key to increase the radius, set drop block no, put a battery on top, and then set the laser. And she's good to go. I just continue doing that as we go. $14. Hit it. 64. I think I'm going to go up a couple more than 64. I'm not sure how tall this is, so we kind of have to go that way. And I don't initially set the clear ore to true because it uses vastly more power. I like to clear out all of the material first, and then, so like, let's say you're digging with this, right? And it's done. So it's completely done. There's no indication. This little thing is gone here. And you want it to then go and clear ore. So all you need to do is come in here, hit Q to clear ore, and then hit plus or minus on the numpad to reset it. And it will reset itself and then start from the bottom and then dig up, and now then it will start clearing ore. So that's kind of a way to save a little bit of power if you're a little stretched on power. I mean, if you have the power to just clear ore right away, then, by all means. That way you don't have to do a second step. But if you're a little tight on power, that would be the way to go. And this coal vein is just massive. I trimmed it off a little bit, so it's down to 2.7, but you can see it's just huge. I would like to go see two things before we end the episode. I would like to see how my resin is doing and how much molybdenum is in that vein down by my nickel. because we know the chromium is massive, but we are not sure what the molybdenum, what size of the molybdenum is. Molly, I'm gonna call it Molly. Okay. Ooh, looks like going pretty good. Got a good amount of resin. Man, this must have been a truly massive tin vein that was right here. This thing chewed through this tin vein. I mean, look at the wall of tin. This was probably all one gigantic tin vein right here. This, I'm guessing, if I were to guess, this must have been a tin vein, maybe 12 million before the hive ate through it, which is a shame. But we have lots of tin, so I'm not too stressed. It's not like it dug through nickel or something. That would be a shame. Oh man. Let's go this way. Need to put a lift in there eventually. I want to clear this top land off first. After I'm done with that corner, or a little bit further with that corner, oops, I want to start clearing this corner out here. That way I can kind of settle where my hive farm is going to be. My nickel is actually going pretty good. This is on its way up. And as is this one. They're both on their way up. I'm guessing the system hitched again, and it had to basically go through the whole process of checking all of the rails again, and that takes a long time for it to do that. I don't know why it loses itself and forgets how deep it goes, but it's exceptionally annoying. So yeah, these are a little behind the times there. It's unfortunate, but I'm gonna grab a little bit of excess titanium that I've got. Don't want to get too crazy with that, but we've got plenty of steel for my. I don't want to run out of these plasma heads, so I got to keep an eye on that and make sure the nickel stays. I have to supplement the nickel once in a while. But let's go down and check how big that molybdenum was. And again, I can fall down this whole way and basically only lose 2 hearts. Whoa. Excuse me, pardon me. Colorful. All right. I need to set the offline warning to false on these. I don't need to be warned that they're offline for 2 minutes. Okay, molybdenum was this way. That's chromium. I think it was down here. Yep. I'm gonna color that. Let's see how big this vein is. Cross your fingers. Oh, 2.8 million. That is a shame. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not 46 million. So I wonder if there's any more around here. I can't super dig that to get a little bit. I think I have some ore pings. I could ping. There's a huge copper vein right there. That is the chromium, I think. Or what is that? I don't know what that is. I'm a little confused. I think that's chromium. I don't think that's a chromium. Oh, is this sand? Oh my god, it is. Really? Oh, Lord. There's a huge vein of sand under there. So what is that down there? That must be chromium. That must be more chromium. Yeah, I'm guessing that's more chromium. Or it's probably just part of this. Look at the size of that vein. That's so huge. That's awesome. So the molybdenum is not that impressive. 2 million. You know, that'll get us a few bars, but nothing too extreme. Where else can I look? That is an amount of copper that is unnatural. That's bedrock. 6 million copper right there. Jesus. Yeah, that just clutters my view when I try to view like other material. So it looks like molybdenum is like a bright orange. So let's kind of dig in a direction here and see if... Oh, there's some more chromium. Is this decent? No. 1 million. 1 million is good, but it's not worthy of a massive mining effort. I mean, it would take virtually no time at all to dig through that. Wow, sure goes deep though. So let's go over here. I just want to see if there's any more molybdenum around. There's a little there. That's iron. And there is no... That's more chrome over there. Well, we're gonna have chrome for days. It's a shame most machines take the material in, you know, basically the same quantities. Another 2 million chrome right there. So let's see. Tin. I think that's iron. And that might not be iron. That might be... Yep, it's iron. 2.7 million iron. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird how sometimes you find like massive veins and sometimes it's just hard to come across one. So I'm not sure. But we're definitely going to have to tap that molybdenum for our initial, use. So that's definitely going to be where that's at. And we got lots of chrome. I've got more nickel down there. So all in all, pretty good on resources. As soon as we get to tier 4, we know where the resources are. We know that this, when I start mining this chrome, that can be a massive, permanent mining solution right there, because it's going to be a long time before we drill all that ore out of there. But I'll make my way up to the surface and then pick up on the next episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.